From the local station, the morning show starts now.
Breaking overnight, Florida Highway Patrol is responding to a fatal crash.
This is a live look from our DOT camera. You can see the traffic is blocked there. This deadly crash is on 295 at Blanding Boulevard. The ramp at Collins Road is closed.
However, Alicia, northbound lanes are open. News4JAX reporter Brittany Muller joins us live from our mobile newsroom. Brittany, you are on 295. What can you see?
Right now, the lanes on 295 are open, so it's good news for drivers, but the service road, I'll flip the camera around because we're just approaching the crash. That's the service road. You can see that's the Blanding exit. Drivers are being routed to exit there. The service road connected towards the Collins exits remain closed at this morning and continue to just be closed off to drivers. So we do know right now, Highway Patrol troopers are on scene investigating this deadly crash. Jacksonville Fire Rescue says around 2:40 this morning, an white SUV hit a tow truck with a vehicle on it, killing one person. And we're approaching it right now, so you can see those lanes still remain blocked off this morning. The tow truck right here with that vehicle on it, you can see that white car slammed into the side of the interstate. We can see those airbags are deployed. Troopers are investigating. We see debris throughout the road. So it looks like they're going to be here for hours, and we'll keep you updated as we expect this road to be closed off for a little while longer. So if you're driving northbound on 295 near Blanding, the service road to Collins is closed. The Blanding exit is still open. Reporting live this morning from the mobile newsroom, Brittany Muller, Channel 4, the local station.
Brittany, thank you. Plenty of people will be out and about today for the holiday weekend.
That's right. If not headed to the beach, maybe some last minute shopping. I noticed the town center was packed yesterday. But Danielle Giuliano, our meteorologist, this morning, hey, you know what? I noticed it was a lot cooler, just as you said it was going to be.
Funny how that
cooler
works.
this morning. She mentioned the town center and shopping and a lot of people over this holiday weekend, and I've been avoiding it like the plague.
Of course.
You know,
who would sign up for that?
A few days off.
on a
Who doesn't
weekend?
go spend some money at the town center? But now I want to go, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Absolutely gorgeous out there this morning. Here's a look at Jacksonville Beach. The people out there taking in the morning sunrise at the beach, getting in some morning exercise. There must have been something at the beach, actually. Maybe a sunrise service or something, because there's a lot of people leaving the beach right now. Absolutely gorgeous out there, though, to kickstart our morning. 70 degrees, winds out of the west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. Visibility was low in some of the locations. There was some areas of fog, mainly down in the Keystone Heights area and Clay in that area. Looking at 8 miles visibility. Other than that, most of us clear skies. 64 degrees right now in Jax, 70 in St. Augustine, 64 in Lake City, 59 degrees in Brunswick. You can just go to see how much cooler our temperatures are this time this morning compared to 24 hours ago. 70 degrees, the warm spot on the map in St. Augustine there. Winds not too bad out there, pretty calm the further inland you go along the beaches. 10 miles per hour in Jax Beach, 7 miles per hour over by the Mayport area, 6 miles per hour in Jax, but notice those winds are coming out of the northwest now, not out of the south, which is allowing those temperatures to be just a little bit cooler. And as we head through the afternoon, by 12 p.m., temperatures still in the upper 70s, sitting at 79 degrees. And by the afternoon, temperatures around 3 p.m., sitting around 85 degrees, which is actually a few degrees below our seasonal average for this time of year. So definitely cooler than what we saw yesterday with those highs in the low 90s. So if you do have plans today, maybe to head out to the beach, I'll have a look at that beach forecast coming up here in just a few minutes.
Danielle, thank you. As we saw, many people are already out at the beach this morning. Another live look out over Jacksonville Beach.
So beautiful out there. Before you head out to the beach, though, doctors are reminding people not to fry. That's one way to put it, right? Not to fry this holiday weekend. They say no matter what you're doing outside, you should always hydrate with water and wear sunscreen.
You should be using more sunscreen than you think you should and more sunscreen than you are. Studies have shown that people apply only 25 to 50% of the recommended amount of sunscreen. So what is the recommended amount? You should apply 1 ounce to cover your whole body.
So how much is an ounce? Think of the amount it would take to fill a shot glass.
That's a good analogy.
Good perspective, right? For more perspective, an 8-ounce bottle of sunscreen should last a family of 4 one day at the beach. This comes out to 2 applications per person. You'll want to apply a good coating of sunscreen lotion visible on your skin, then rub it in. If you're using spray sunscreen, the goal is 2 or 3 passes until you have a good shiny coat, then rub it in. You should reapply every 2 hours and after sweating, swimming, or toweling off. Doctors also say, look at what you're buying. This is very important. Make sure it is labeled broad spectrum. This means it protects you from both UVA and UVB rays. You also want water resistant and at least SPF 30.
Slather it on. Well, Tuesday marks the start of hurricane season. We have already seen one named system. NOAA is expecting another above average season. But are you ready for it? News4JAX is partnering with Ace Hardware to make sure you have everything ready. The best part is that if you go this week, you can take advantage of that tax-free holiday we've been telling you about. This will help you save on things like batteries and tarps, as well as portable radios and generators. Also, it is important that you create a plan for the family. Head to news4jax.com for a complete list of all the essentials. And happening Tuesday, Mayor Curry will unveil the design for the Duval County Courthouse Public Art Project. The national search resulted in 140 submissions. Officials narrowed it down to 3 finalists. The project's budget is $619,000. The 3-acre lawn out front will be used for small events, free speech, and an active urban park. It is expected to be done in 10 months.
Also happening Tuesday, a stipulation to your unemployment benefits returns. On June 1st, you will have to prove you are actively looking for work. The requirement had been waived during the pandemic. You will also have to sign up for Emply Florida. This will connect you with businesses looking for workers. Later in the month, the extra federal benefits will stop as well. Governor DeSantis says the $300 will end on June 26th. Memorial Day is a day to remember and honor those who lost their lives serving our country. Tomorrow, the city of Jacksonville will observe the day virtually. The city will post a video on YouTube with remarks from Mayor Curry. It will also showcase the Children's Chorus and Jacksonville's Pipes and Drums. In Baker County, nearly 900 flags have been placed along US 90. The area has the highest percentage of veterans in any county throughout the state.
Between World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and more recent conflicts, the fate of more than 81,000 American servicemen and women is still unknown. During the Vietnam War, an awareness campaign was launched, producing metal bracelets with the names of soldiers missing in action and taken as prisoners of war. As Jake Stofan shows us, those bracelets are the inspiration behind a new addition to Florida's Vietnam Memorial.
On the dome of the old state capitol, alongside the U.S. and Florida state flag, flies the POW-MIA flag with the words, "You are not forgotten."
From World War II to today, it's over 80,000 people.
Joe West, a veteran of the Vietnam War, has spent the last 3 years working to establish a more permanent tribute to the men and women whose fate on the front lines may never be known.
The stumbling block we ran into was the legislative process.
The monument, already built and currently stored in a Tallahassee business, is modeled after metal POW-MIA bracelets that date back to 1970.
That bracelet is a reminder that there's just a lot of people that never came home.
It wasn't until a government consultant offered to help on the project that it finally got the nod from the legislature.
He pretty much said, "Hold my beer, watch this," and he got done in 6 weeks what we failed to get done in 3 years.
The POW-MIA Memorial will be added to the existing Florida Vietnam Memorial, and it won't cost taxpayers a dime, as the Big Bend Chapter 96 of the Vietnam Veterans of America has offered to pick up the tab.
The idea is for people 30, 40, 50 years from now to understand what my generation did to keep our freedoms and what it takes to keep a country free.
The governor has yet to sign the legislation authorizing the POW-MIA Memorial, but West says he's been told it's just a matter of time before he does.
And Wes says the hope is to have the memorial in place by September 17th for an unveiling ceremony on National POW/MIA Recognition Day.
The Indianapolis 500 is welcoming a sold-out crowd. This is expected to be the biggest sporting event since the pandemic began.
It sure is, and coming up, why people have been able to drive the Speedway in recent weeks and how it's saving lives. But first, we have some new pictures from Mars.
We love to see these. NASA says these are very rare images of what clouds look like on the thin atmosphere of the red planet. More on this coming up next.
Here's a look at our Snapjacks photo this morning sent in by Oh That Weston. A Sunday sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous. We love to see your photos. Download the Weather Authority app, click on the Pins tab, upload your photo, and I'll share it on the show. Have a look at your forecast coming right up.
Important local news from your neighborhood. News 4 Jax is the local station.
Watch out on the highway. The wildest things ever seen from behind the wheel.
Do y'all see this? This is real.
Next, Inside Edition.
Monday at 7:30 on Channel 4, the local station.
Don't be a noisy neighbor.
We're a neighborhood nuisance. Let's call Precision Garage Door.
Precision is the trusted choice for garage door repair and replacement. If you think it's time for a new door, call Precision today and get up to $200 off your garage door.
Home selling with OfferPad is as easy as...
Welcome to OfferPad. How can we help?
We want to sell our home to buy this one.
Cool. Sell to buy. We're ready. Close in 14 days. Okay, we're moving fast. Let's do this.
Request your free offer today at OfferPad.com.
It's a fact. More people die from medical malpractice than in car accidents. If you suspect a doctor or a hospital is to blame for an injury, call Farah & Farah. We specialize in these types of cases. Farah & Farah, here for you, here for good.
When something feels just right, you know it. And at Badcock Home Furniture and More, this Memorial Day, we're here to help you find what fits your life. Find your just right at Badcock's Memorial Day sale. Save up to 50% throughout the store. Plus save an extra 10%. Or get 36 months 0% interest financing. For comfort, style, and financing that always fits, it has to be Badcock. Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like the exclusive Whirlpool 2-in-1 washer that lets you customize any load. Look for the full Lowe's List online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
The new Hyundai Santa Fe makes family outings safer, especially for the kids. Its available class-exclusive ultrasonic motion sensor can help prevent a child from being accidentally left in the rear seat. If any movement is detected after shutting off the engine, the Santa Fe sounds the alarm. You won't find that in the competition. Just something to chew on.
Now get 0.9% APR for 60 months or up to $1,000 cash back on the 2021 Santa Fe. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Precision's reason to repair or replace your garage door. Don't be a noisy neighbor. Whether it's time for a new garage door or repairing your current one, Precision is the trusted choice for garage door repair and replacement. Call Precision today and get a free service call with any repair.
NASA could get more money for research. The White House proposed a spending bill that would give the agency $24.8 billion. This would mark the largest request for NASA in history. It calls for a 5% increase in funding for deep space exploration systems. President Biden supports the goal to get man back on the moon by 2024, but it's not all about space. The agency would also get a 12% boost in funding for Earth science missions as well. Congress has until the end of September to approve the budget.
More pictures are coming in from Mars. NASA's rover Curiosity is sending what looks like a postcard from Arizona. The rover has been on the red planet since 2012. The images show a strange type of wispy cloud over the Gale crater. Scientists say 2 years ago the clouds were starting to form. They add the clouds that are higher in the Mars atmosphere than what is seen on Earth. According to NASA, clouds are rare in the thin atmosphere on Mars. It's all rare to me.
The Weather Authority. Pinpoint precision with ExactTrack 4D. Dissecting storms, exposing dangerous conditions miles above the surface.
happy Sunday, everyone, and good morning. Here's a live look over St. Augustine. Absolutely gorgeous. You see the sun is shining. A few clouds in the sky, but nothing too bad out there. 70 degrees, winds out of the northwest at 6 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour in St. Augustine, 6 miles per hour in Jacksonville. Calm winds, Brunswick. Notice those winds, though. They're out of the northwest, not out of the south. That means our temperatures are just going to be slightly cooler today, and the humidity is going to be just a little bit lower. 64 degrees in Jacksonville, 70 in St. Augustine, 59 in Brunswick. That's beautiful. 61 degrees in the Waycross area. Now, if you do have plans to head on out to the beach today, just know the temperature will be a little bit cooler. Air temperature at the beach will be in the low 80s, water temperature in the upper 70s there. UV index very high, surf 1 to 2 feet with a moderate rip current risk. That means the yellow flags are probably flying. If you are heading to the beach, make sure to go with caution out there. If you have small children, set up near a lifeguard. Now with that very high UV index with a level of 9, that means it'll only take you 15 minutes to get a sunburn out there. If you do see a mix of sun and clouds in your sky and you're like, oh, it's a little cloudy out here, we may not need the sunscreen, don't let that fool you. You can still get a sunburn. 15 minutes, that's all it takes. Here's a look at live exact track 4D radar. Notice right now we're calm and quiet. Any of the showers that did develop yesterday, mainly across southeast Georgia, have faded and moved offshore. We go ahead and take you hour by hour into 3 p.m. this afternoon. Winds still out of the northwest. You start to see a few clouds throughout our skies, but mostly clear skies throughout the day. Then you head into 8 a.m. Monday. Now the winds are out of the northeast here. You'll see a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. Heading into the afternoon around 2 p.m., just a slight chance for a stray shower, mainly in our southern counties. We're talking southern Putnam and southern Flagler County there. Then you head throughout the evening hours into Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Wind still out of the northeast, but then we're starting to see some isolated showers start to move on shore. This is 9 a.m. for your Tuesday morning. Some showers moving in the Duval area and then sticking with us through the afternoon. So maybe this is the much needed rainfall that we need for our area. Because if we go ahead and look at rainfall totals here over the next 3 days or so through today into Monday and Tuesday, notice those rain chances escalate here right in the Duval area where we saw some of that rain move in on Tuesday there. Most of us seeing slim to none, less than 1/4 of an inch of rainfall over the next 3 days. And if we take a look over the last 30 days, Jacksonville has seen 29% of its normal rainfall over the last 30 days. Areas like Brunswick only 42%, areas like Lake City only 23%, 36% in Palatka. So a lot of us are drier than we normally are this time of year. That means your grass needs the water. That means your plants really need the water. The best chance to see more of that significant rainfall will be the middle end portion of the next 7-day stretch. We're talking Wednesday through Saturday there. Let's take a look at your Memorial Day, what you can expect for tomorrow. When you wake up in the morning, 8 a.m., temperatures in the 70s, sitting at 74 degrees. By 12 p.m., 80 degrees out there. By 4 p.m. there, temperatures 83 degrees. So we are going to be just a little bit cooler in the mid to lower 80s. Lower 80s along the coastline, mid 80s there along the inland areas. Taking a look at the tropics. Over the next 2 to 5 days, it's going to be quiet out there, which is some good news. But Tuesday, June 1st is the first official day of hurricane season. We've already had our first named storm of the season, but it's never too early to be prepared. Head on over to your local Ace Hardware and build a kit that fits. Today, forecasting that high in the 80s, around 86 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. By 11 a.m., temperatures 76 degrees. By 1 p.m., temperatures 82 degrees out there. Staying in the 80s over the next 3 days, very seasonal and comfortable for this time of year. And then notice Wednesday, we kickstart those elevated rain chances, which is good. We need the rainfall with those temperatures warming up into the upper 80s, and stick with us into next Saturday as well. Remember, you can always get updates on the New Weather Authority app and on the radio, WQIK 99.1.
Danielle, thank you. Drivers, start your engines. A Memorial Day tradition will speed off this afternoon in front of fans again. The Indianapolis 500 is welcoming a sold-out crowd. It is expected to be the biggest sporting event since the pandemic began. Last year, officials did not drop the green flag. 40% of the track will be filled. In recent weeks, the Speedway has been a vaccination site. People were able to drive on through the checkered stripe to get their shot. Today's race will be the first under new Speedway owner management, Roger Penske. He bought the track in January of 2020. Even before the deal was finalized, Penske was making improvements. The track now has new LED lighting and HD video screens in its fan zones. But one thing is for sure, someone will be drinking milk on the checkered this afternoon.
Father's Day is right around the corner, and to help you celebrate the occasion, we are giving away 5 $250 gift cards in June. It's all part of our Positively Jax Celebrate Your Dad campaign. Here's how it works. In 50 words or less, share the best advice your dad ever gave you and upload a photo of your dad, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a gift card provided by Fields Land Rover of Jacksonville. We will randomly pick a weekly winner and announce it every Wednesday on the morning show at 8 o'clock. But you have to be a member of News4JAX Insider to enter the contest, which you can find on your profile page. The deadline to enter is June 29th.
Very cool. Dad would love that gift, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, a new mental health podcast is premiering this Wednesday.
It sure is. The long-term goal that the creators of this program have for young adults. Plus, the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo has a new member.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. The reason the zoo is asking for your help with this baby orangutan. Stay with us. It's coming up next.
And taking a live look outside through our Jacksonville Beach Skycam, it is a beautiful morning out there. Danielle is putting the finishing touches on your forecast, and she'll join us shortly with an update.
Come see the Lincoln Corsair at North Florida Lincoln, where you can drive in luxury, comfort, and style. With complimentary pickup and delivery and Lincoln loaners for any service needed. Shop North Florida Lincoln, family owned and operated for over 75 years. Located at Southside and Gate.
When you're injured, many times the insurance company tries to pay you less than you deserve, hoping more than anything that you hire the wrong law firm. Here's all you need to know. All law firms are not the same. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Celebrate Memorial Day with the values you want on paint and stain. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Hi, I'm the Acura spokesperson. Okay.
Blah, 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 cha, cha, cha. This is called the blah, blah, cha, cha, cha. So you must sing cha, cha,
Visit FirstCoastAcuraDealers.com for attractive offers on the ILX.
With less moderate to severe eczema, why hide your skin? If you can help heal your skin from within. With Dupixent, adults saw long-lasting, clearer skin and significantly less itch. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. Talk to your doctor about Dupixent.
Look at this closet. I love it.
It's time to fall in love with your closet or any room in your house. At Closets by Design, we offer something for everyone at a price for anyone. Let us design a unique space that fits your style and budget. Right now, get 18-month financing 40% off plus an extra 15% when you call 904-901-7717 or go online today.
Come see the Lincoln Grand Touring Hybrid Aviator at North Florida Lincoln. Experience luxury like never before. Receive complimentary pickup and delivery and Lincoln loaners for any service needs. North Florida Lincoln, family owned and operated for over 75 years. Located at Southside and Gate.
The man arrested in Florida is now in New York City on attempted murder charges. Farrakhan Mohammed was arrested at McDonald's in Stark earlier this month. He's now facing nearly a dozen charges in New York. Mohammed is accused of hurting a 4-year-old and 2 women in Times Square. Authorities say Mohammed's brother was the intended target of the shooting. His girlfriend was also arrested in Stark. She told police Mohammed was running from police. Atlanta Braves player Marcell Ozuna is facing aggravated assault charges. Sandy Springs officers say they saw him strangle his wife. They add Ozuna threw her against a wall as well. According to the department, officers went to Ozuna's house Saturday afternoon. They heard someone screaming inside and saw the front door open. Investigators say his wife did not go to the hospital. This comes a year after she was arrested during a domestic dispute. Ozuna broke 2 fingers in a baseball game earlier this week. The Braves releasing a statement saying, "We immediately informed the commissioner's office. The Braves fully support the league's policy on domestic violence. Until the investigation is completed, we will have no further comment."
A new mental health podcast is premiering this Wednesday. The 10-episode show is from Michigan State's Science Gallery. It's a series for young adults to share stories, science, and solutions. Topics will range from mental health concerns to handling grief. Creators of the program say mental health should no longer be ignored. The goal is to give young adults more of a voice and allow others to lend an ear. It's a Positively Jax event to end a growing crisis in our country. By this time, this day ends. 20 U.S. veterans will have taken their lives. But there is something you can do to help stop veteran suicide. Channel 4 is teaming up with the Fire Watch, a local organization focused on our fighting men and women. On June 1st, we will host a phone bank to help you become a watchstander, to learn and identify the risk signs of veterans in crisis and direct them to the resources they need. We start at 7 on the morning show, so tune in to help protect those who have worked so hard to protect us.
A community is paying tribute to a tragedy in Canada.
What the organizers of that tribute are asking for coming up. Plus, 7 people are dead after a plane crash in Tennessee.
What a witness says they saw when the plane went down. It's coming up next.
As we take a live look outside from TIAA Bank Plaza through our Riverside Skycam, you can see it is a beautiful morning out there. Nice and cool, 68 degrees.
Yeah, beautiful day to get out and about, maybe go for a morning run. 7:26 on your Sunday. You're watching The Morning Show on the local station.
News 4 Jax and High School 912 are proud to present the brightest and best for the class of 2021. News 4 Jax, High School 912, and our proud partner, Bozard Ford Lincoln, congratulate all this year's outstanding local high school graduates.
Thank you for waking up and starting your day with us.
Helping you get ready for the day ahead.
And for making News 4 Jax your first choice for local news every day.
Number 1 morning news, number 1 4 p.m. news, number 1 early evening news, number 1 late news, the number 1 local news website, and nearly 250,000 live streams in 1 month.
So thank you.
And we'll see you in the morning.
The Morning Show on Channel 4 makes mornings happen.
Cruise on over to Kia Jax this Memorial Day and save to the max. If you're thinking of upgrading, we'll double your down payment. Get on down to Southside Kia of Orange Park. Kia Jax, online to the max.
Ooh. When the craving hits, you know it's time for good food. Third time this week.
Okay, so every time.
Where our freshly made, irresistible, mouth-watering flavors make getting good food a good time. Order online for pickup or delivery through the Moe's Rewards app.
Don't pay, don't find out. Go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Hey. Back in the year 2000, we started Rhino Shield, a family business with the goal of being unlike any other home improvement out there. Fast forward 20 years, we are still leading the painting industry with our advanced materials and old school craftsmanship.
Rhino Shield is perfect for any exterior. It comes in any color and has a 25-year warranty against peeling, chipping, and cracking.
Rhino Shield is the only coating for your home or business. Don't waste your money on another paint job. Get a permanent solution with Rhino Shield. You'll never have to paint again.
Our goal is a simple one: provide great service while protecting your largest investment. Call by the 25th and get 25% off and a 25-year warranty.
Don't pay, don't find Rhino, go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield. Ride in a Kia Forte, you'll be feeling sporty. Drive a Kia Soul, man, that hatchback's bold. Bring your touch refund now, and we'll put double down. To Southside Kia of Orange Park. Kia Jacks, online to the max.
Don't let an X-ray tell you your pain isn't real. We work with doctors who can see what X-rays can't. Farah and Farah, here for you, here for good.
This weather update is sponsored by Precision Garage Door. Make the right decision. Call Precision. You're watching Channel 4, the local station. Live with Jennifer Reddy, Zachary Lajwe, the Weather Authority forecast with Danielle Giuliano, and breaking news with Sky 4. The morning show continues.
A memorial honoring the victims of Pulse nightclub shooting. After going virtual for a year, how you can see the memorial in person.
Memorial Day weekend trip turns tragic. A diet book guru is one of 7 dead. This comes after a plane crashed in Tennessee.
With more people vaccinated, travel is resuming. The record-setting weekend TSA is reporting. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us. It is 7:31 on your Sunday. I'm Zach Lajwe.
And I'm Alicia Booth, sitting in for Jen Reddy this morning. And what a morning it is. Beautiful start to, well, kind of the middle of our holiday weekend. Meteorologist Danielle Giuliano is here with some very good news for us.
Yes, definitely a beautiful weekend. I know people were hoping for a bit more rainfall yesterday. Most of us stayed completely dry. Here's a look at Doctors Lake Marina. A beautiful day to get up early and head out on the boat for a beautiful Sunday. Temperatures currently sitting at 72 degrees there in Clay County, and you're looking at winds out of the north at 13 miles per hour. 70 degrees in St. Augustine, 64 degrees in the Jacksonville area. Definitely cooler than what we saw yesterday morning at this time. 61 degrees in Brunswick, and Valdosta still holding on to the upper 50s, sitting at 59 degrees right now this morning. Take a look at these winds. They were out of the southwest yesterday. Now they're out of the northwest. They're calm for most of you in the inland areas, along the coastal areas and along the St. Johns River, where you see a little bit of blue there indicating a bit of a breeze. Over by the Craig Airport, 9 miles per hour. Jacksonville Airport, 6 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour at Jacksonville Beach. Those winds will pick up over the next 24 hours as the winds make their way to the northeast for your Memorial Day. By 10 a.m., you can expect those temperatures to be around 75 degrees. By 1 p.m., 83 degrees out there. And by 7 p.m., temperatures 80 degrees. I'm going to take you through, though, what you can expect if you plan on heading to the beach today, coming up in just a few minutes.
Danielle, thank you. TSA says 1.9 million people hit the skies nationwide on Friday. This is a pandemic-era record for the agency.
And over the next few days, airports are going to be very busy once again as we take a live look at FlightAware.com. Look at that. You can see along the East Coast, travel's pretty busy.
Very dense toward Atlanta, right?
Yes,
over
everybody's coming to see us. over on the west, the planes continue to head out. But that's just such a great picture to see, isn't it? Just to see life going somewhat back to normal.
You know, when our director zoomed in, you can see a lot of those flights are over Florida. Maybe they are coming down here.
They're coming to Florida because this is the place to be.
It is the place to be. I can't say I blame them this holiday weekend. Those who have been vaccinated are taking advantage of these relaxed measures, as we can see. Polo Sandoval shows us it's the first holiday with so many people out and about.
Americans are back on the move. Fast, just over 40% of the country is now fully vaccinated against COVID-19.
It is great to be out and about.
That traveler in Atlanta has plenty of company this Memorial Day weekend. AAA estimates more than 37 million others are hitting the road for the holiday. That's a 60% increase from what we saw during a pandemic-ravaged 2020. Robert Sinclair from AAA expects what we're seeing this weekend is a promising sign of what's to come this summer.
A lot of pent-up demand, people locked at home for more than a year. We're seeing that people really want to get out and travel, the so-called revenge travel, where people were able to save a lot of money because they weren't traveling to work last year. And so they're going to places, they're staying longer and doing more things and spending more money.
And more of that money may be going to airfare, with Sinclair estimating tickets increased about 19% in April compared to last year. And if you're driving to your destination, it may not have been that much cheaper. The average cost of gas is hovering at about $3 a gallon. That's a 7-year high. On Friday, the White House said that's not unusual given increased demand. But whatever the price to fly or drive, Americans seem to be happy to pay it if it means getting back to normal.
I did not travel for the last year, and so I'm very grateful to be traveling this year.
It's good to just kind of get some normalcy back. You know what I mean? People get to traveling. I know people's going crazy being inside.
It may be a return to a pre-pandemic norm for many Americans, but it will also be a big test with more than half of the nation still unvaccinated. Health officials will be looking to see if we'll avoid a post-holiday COVID-19 surge now that mask and social distancing restrictions have been eased.
That was Polo Sandoval reporting. According to the CDC, the daily death rate from the virus has decreased 88% since January. The number of people hospitalized has also been declining as vaccine numbers are increasing.
7 people are dead after a plane crash in Tennessee. One of them is Christian diet guru Gwen Lara. Authorities say the plane went down shortly after takeoff. They were headed to Palm Beach. Crews have been working throughout the night to try to find survivors, but are now calling this a recovery effort. A witness says the plane went into the water near a marina just south of Nashville. The NTSB and FAA are investigating. Rows of shoes are being laid on the steps of an art gallery. People are paying tribute to the more than 200 children whose bodies were found near a school. Some of them were as young as 3 years old. A member of the First Nation tribe in Canada says that they might find more bodies. The site was once the country's largest Indigenous residential school. Crews are still searching the school grounds in an area outside of Vancouver. Organizers of the tribute are asking for healing and comfort.
Can't even imagine what other parents, mothers are going through. And, knowing that they have lost ones was very hard. We all had to take time to absorb, what we were told, what we've seen. And, we're still grappling through the effects. And, so I know that with a heavy heart, we've been ensuring that we had those resources available, because this loss was absolutely unthinkable.
Hard to think about. A museum archivist is working with the Royal British Columbia Museum. They are looking for death records. Right now, though, they believe these children were undocumented.
An exhibit honoring those killed at Pulse nightclub is now open. The tribute is at Orange County Regional History Center. It tells the story of what happened that night and the community's response days later. A total of 49 people lost their lives 5 years ago. It is the second deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. Last year, the exhibit was virtual because of the pandemic. It is open now through August 15th. The museum is offering free admission from June 5th through the 13th. This week marks 100 years since the Tulsa Race Massacre. As many as 300 black people died and thousands were left without a home. A total of 35 square blocks went up in flames. It was all sparked by accusations a black man assaulted a white woman in an elevator. Residents in Tulsa are hosting tributes throughout the weekend. A candlelight vigil will take place Monday evening. President Biden is expected to be in Tulsa to pay his respects. The Department of Homeland Security is concerned of violence during tribute events. Officials add it could attract extreme white supremacists. The Greater Tulsa African American Affairs Commission is welcoming the president.
I want him to see the impacts, the negative impacts that the massacre has had to Black people in this city. It is a commemoration, and for descendants like me, it is a benchmark to show we are still stagnant.
And that was Christy Williams, the chair. The Stacey Abrams and John Legend event, however, has been canceled. Organizers say it is because of unexpected circumstances with entertainers and speakers. They are hoping to reschedule it for a later date this year. Organizers plan to televise this commemoration as well.
Some lawmakers are calling for the president to create a commission to study the January 6th riot. It comes after the Senate struck down a measure to establish a bipartisan panel. Representative Jerry Connolly is asking for a study to identify the individuals and organizations involved. He would also like to see recommendations to ensure this does not happen again. The White House has not commented yet on that request. The FBI and other agencies are doing their own investigations.
Well, Disney World just introduced a new ice cream treat.
Always coming up with something new, right? Coming up, the limited amount of time you have to enjoy this new surprise. It's kind of crazy, and it's only found at Disney Springs.
And it is time to shine a light on our student of the day. Congratulations, Gamo.
Gamo
Is graduating elementary school and moving on to the 6th grade in Jacksonville. How awesome! He loves to play video games, learn about science, and play with his siblings.
If you would like your child featured, go to news4jax.com/snapjacks and select Student of the Day from the drop-down menu. You have to be a News4Jax insider to enter.
And taking a live look now, this is out over Collins Road on 295. You can see authorities still out there at this hour responding to a fatal crash. We do have a reporter near the scene. News4Jax reporter Brittany Muller will be bringing us an update in the next 20 minutes.
Thank you for waking up and starting your day with us.
Helping you get ready for the day ahead.
And for making News4Jax your first choice for local news every day.
Number 1 morning news, number 1 4 p.m. news, number 1 early evening news, number 1 late news. The number 1 local news website and nearly 250,000 live streams in 1 month.
So thank you.
And we'll see you in the morning.
The Morning Show on Channel 4 makes mornings happen.
You've got enough to think about maintaining. Good thing the 2021 Volkswagen Jetta has a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota Corolla. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2021 Jetta S or lease one for just $169 per month.
Positively Jax is sponsored by Closets by Design of the First Coast.
Look, if your wireless carrier was a guy, you'd leave him tomorrow. Not very flexible. Not great at saving. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile. Now they have unlimited for just $30 a month. $30. And they're #1 in customer satisfaction.
His number? Delete it.
Deleting it. So break free from the big three.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet and save up to $400 a year over AT&T. Visit the Switch Squad in-store or learn how much you can save at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings.
Why buy from Hodges Mazda at the Avenues? Because we strive to ensure a satisfying and comfortable car buying experience. Our sales staff are not paid commissions, allowing us to put your best interest first. Whether you're looking for a brand new Mazda or a pre-owned vehicle, we have a large selection of both to choose from. And every vehicle purchased comes with 2 years free maintenance, all weather mats, and free car washes for life. Now that's peace of mind. Stop by or shop online at hodgesmazda.com.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like Samsung's connected appliances that let you control your home from anywhere. Look for the full Lowe's list online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
In a world where temptation lurked around every corner, a league of Baby Bell cheese helped us realize another snack was possible. Baby Bell joined the goodness.
The Bacon Double Stack is back in the biggie bag for just $5, only at Wendy's.
It's nice to know your blind spot can be protected. Blind Spot Monitor, standard on all 2021 Volkswagen SUVs, unlike all Honda or Subaru SUVs. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2021 Tiguan S or lease one for just $229 per month.
20 roller coaster riders got a much longer, more scary ride than they ever expected. This happened at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. The riders boarded the Poltergeist coaster about noon, expecting a less than 2-minute ride. Instead, the ride got stuck partway, stranding the riders for more than 3 hours. The San Antonio Fire Department arrived about an hour after the ride stopped. It was able to rescue all 20 riders without anybody getting hurt. The ride is still closed as park employees try to figure out what happened. Hey, at least they weren't upside down.
Yeah,
right?
but see, this is exactly why I don't do it, because you know what happens after this? You have to get off the ride in midair, to climb down the ladder. No.
Okay.
My hands are sweaty. Look at this. They're glistening.
Oh, honey. All right, I'll take your seat. SeaWorld Orlando just opened its new coaster-themed coffee shop. Maybe this is more your speed, Zach. Coaster Coffee Company sits just beyond the entrance of the park. Guests can order their favorite Starbucks drinks and enjoy the coaster decorations. The coffee shop also has coaster carts running on miniature versions of SeaWorld's coasters. This is the 5th new food location SeaWorld has opened in the past year.
This is just not my block. I don't like rides, I don't like coffee, and I don't like this new flavor. Disney World just introduced a new ice cream treat, but you're going to want to grab a lot of napkins before you eat it. The watermelon flavored Dole Whip is served in a watermelon slice topped with chocolate chips. Ugh. Dole Whip can be found all around the parks. It's normally pineapple flavored and served in a cup. This new watermelon treat can only be found at Disney Springs until Labor Day.
Got a little Debbie Downer moment going
I know, I told you. It
All
just wasn't
that
my
looks
block.
so refreshing, and Zach's just over there just having his own little pity party.
It's going to melt fast. I have a friend who's a Disney fanatic, and she loves those Dole Whips. And a lot of people do. So I suspect it'll do quite well.
They look
delicious. It's mostly in pineapple, but I feel like there are other flavors as well, right?
I think it is mostly
the
pineapple.
Isn't there
I've only had
banana?
pineapple.
And isn't there a banana flavored one, Weston? Do you know?
I have no clue.
Okay, I have no idea.
But Zachary, I have to agree with you. I'm not a fan of roller coasters, so I would have never gotten on the, what was it called, the Poltergeist either.
Yeah.
So.
And that would be
I don't
my
blame
luck.
you.
It would get stranded upside down.
I could live on a roller coaster. Really? Love them. Love them. Almost as much as I love this weather.
Yes, the weather is absolutely gorgeous. A great day to maybe go to an amusement park or even the beach.
Beach is the way to go. I'm not much of a roller coaster person myself. Not a big fan of heights or falling, so that really X's out every ride for me. Looking at the beach right now, absolutely beautiful out there. People getting out there, getting in their morning exercise, setting up their chairs there. A beautiful start to our Sunday morning. 70 degrees at the beach, winds out of the west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour in Jacksonville, 6 miles per hour in St. Augustine there, 3 miles per hour in Brunswick, but notice the winds are out of the northwest instead of the southwest today because we're behind that cool front, leaving us just a little cooler this morning. 64 degrees in Jacksonville, 70 in St. Augustine. It was absolutely beautiful this morning when I got in my car to head into work. You'll notice it when you step outside today. 61 degrees in Waycross and 59 degrees in Valdosta. Now, if you do plan to head to the beach today, just know there is a moderate rip current risk all the way from Flagler Beach up to Fernandina Beach. That means the yellow flags are probably flying out there. And if you do spend a lot of time outside, UV index is very high, sitting at 9. That means it'll only take you 15 minutes to get a sunburn while you're outside. Looking live at Exact Track Ford ZE, calm and quiet through the morning. And as we take you hour by hour, we head into 3 p.m. this afternoon. Wind still out of the north-northwest. You'll see a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day here by 8 p.m. tonight. Still mostly dry conditions. Then we head into your Monday. Monday, Memorial Day, 8 a.m. Winds now out of the northeast. It's going to be a bit breezy. You'll see a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. By 2 p.m., there may be a slight chance for a stray shower. We're talking southern Putnam into Flagler County. North of that, you'll stay mostly dry with just passing clouds throughout the day. Then as you head into Tuesday at 9 a.m., notice some showers start to move into the region on Tuesday. Hopefully we can see this is the start of some much needed rainfall. Looking at our rainfall totals here over the next 3 days. Really through today and tomorrow, most of us dry. It's not until Tuesday that you start to see some elevated rainfall numbers as you head into Tuesday, even into Wednesday and Thursday of this upcoming week. And if we take a look at the last 30 days as a whole, Jacksonville has seen 29% of its normal rainfall over the last 30 days. That just means it's been very dry out there. St. Augustine, 28%. Waycross, Georgia, 33%. So none of us have really seen 100% of our normal rainfall we do for this time of year. It is dry, and we need the rain out there. Best chance for more significant rainfall moving in will be really through midweek into next weekend. So here's a look at your Memorial Day as we head into Monday. Temperatures starting off in the 60s and 70s there, and then warming things up into the 80s with a mix of sun and clouds. The tropics, they are calm out there, which is some good news right now. Nothing expected over the next 2 or 5 days, but it's never too early to be prepared. Head on over to your local Ace Hardware and build a kit that fits. Today forecasting that high around 86 degrees out there throughout the day. By 1 p.m. 83 degrees. By 3 p.m. 86 degrees. By 7 p.m. temperatures 70 degrees out there. So take a look in the next 3 days. 86 degrees for today, 85 degrees Monday, Tuesday, 86 degrees there. And then Wednesday we start to increase those rain chances with the best chance for more significant rainfall by the end of the work week heading into next weekend. Check out the 50% rain chance Friday, 60% rain chance Saturday. Some much needed rainfall hopefully on the horizon. Remember, you can always get updates on the New Weather Authority app and on the radio, WQIK 99.1.
Come see the Lincoln Corsair at North Florida Lincoln, where you can drive in luxury, comfort, and style. With complimentary pickup and delivery and Lincoln loaners for any service needed. Shop North Florida Lincoln, family owned and operated for over 75 years. Located at Southside and Gate.
Ready, set, summer. With Memorial Day savings, you can get creative and leave boring behind. Use your phone as a savings power tool. Pour on the Do It and give your Outlook a whole new look. Keep it budget friendly with Memorial Day savings. Ready, set, summer. Your move. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
This is the one. Let's sell.
Gotcha. Home selling with OfferPad is as easy as...
Welcome to OfferPad. How can we help?
We want to sell our home to buy this one.
Cool. Sell to buy. Yep. Sell Express.
Cash offer in 24 hours and a free move.
We let you choose your closing date. We're ready. Close in 14 days.
Okay, we're moving fast. Let's do this. Go team!
Any way you want to sell, you're sold with OfferPad. Start your free sales request at OfferPad.com today.
Better sleep means a better you. That's why Mattress Firm stands behind the Rest Assured Promise, featuring the best mattresses from America's top-rated brands, like the Tempur-Breeze collection. And save up to $500 on premium adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get a $300 instant gift with your purchase, good towards sleep accessories. Shop Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and more with our sleep experts today to get your best sleep. Only at Mattress Firm.
Look, if your wireless carrier was a guy, you'd leave him tomorrow. Not very flexible. Not great at saving. You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile. Now they have unlimited for just $30 a month. $30. And they're #1 in customer satisfaction.
His number? Delete it.
Deleting it. So break free from the big three.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and Internet and save up to $400 a year over AT&T. Visit the Switch Squad in-store or learn how much you can save at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings.
Come see the Lincoln Grand Touring Hybrid Aviator at North Florida Lincoln. Experience luxury like never before. Receive complimentary pickup and delivery and Lincoln loaners for any service needs. North Florida Lincoln, family owned and operated for over 75 years. Located at Southside and Gate.
Right now, we are following breaking news. JFRD is on scene of fire at an abandoned building. This is located at 16th and Franklin Streets. JFRD says it appears to be a suspicious fire. News4JAX reporter Brittany Muller is heading there now. We will check in with her as soon as we can and when she gets on scene and gathers more information. Time now is 7:52 in today's Celebrity Scoop. Mel Gibson is spending most of his time in Georgia.
Yeah, this is good news because he's scouting areas to shoot a new heist thriller with Alicia Cuthbert and Josh Duhamel. The movie is based on the best-selling novel Bandit, and it's about pulling off 63 bank and jewelry heists during a notorious crime spree. It was the biggest heist in Canadian history. This is the third film in Georgia that Gibson has shot in the past 3 years. I'm sure they appreciate the business. Well, tonight, the stage is set for the National Memorial Day concert. It'll look a little bit different this year. The pandemic is preventing organizers from having it on the west lawn of the U.S. Capitol building. It will instead be done in front of a green screen, just the way Danielle does her weather. Tonight's show will feature performances from Alan Jackson, the National Symphony Orchestra, and Gladys Knight. Members of the U.S. Army Herald Trumpets will take part as well. The changes are not stopping veterans from enjoying it.
This concert, for me personally, I've been watching it for 30 years now. It always leaves me feeling uplifted, inspired, that the nation is not forgetting those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So the stories, the tributes, the music, all of it is, I think, just a time to come together as a nation and connect.
Sounds very meaningful.
Ooh, I like
the ceremony will include a 20th anniversary remembrance of September 11th and the 70th anniversary of the Korean War. This year, it will also honor first responders and the Capitol Police.
Well, Britney Spears is radicalizing the classic fairy tale princess with a feminist touch in her new musical, Once Upon a One More Time. The Shakespeare Theatre Company says the musical will run from November 30th through January 22nd. It will include iconic princesses. Yes, we're talking about Cinderella, Snow White, and others. Alicia Booth. The musical will feature Britney Spears' songs. The Princess of Pop says she is excited to have a musical debuting her songs.
Miss her.
Yeah, well, hopefully she comes back very soon.
Yeah, I would love to see her perform again.
Much more to come. We're back right after this.
It's the Memorial Day weekend sale at the Hanania Automotive Group. Our service and parts departments will be open and ready to help you. We service all makes and models. No appointment necessary. Visit us at any one of our 13 locations or HananiaAutos.com.
I had one goal after my brother Tim's accident: build an injury firm my own family would hire. As America's largest injury firm, there is no firm I would ever hire but ours. Reputation matters, results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Home has never been more important. The Jacksonville Home and Patio Show, May 28th through 31st at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. This is the ideal place to find great deals, new ideas, and practical advice. Plan your visit and save on tickets at JacksonvilleHomeshows.com.
Garden fresh salad or 4 homemade soups, plus warm breadsticks. Our famous never-ending first course is so good, you'll forget you still have more to look forward to. Enjoy never-ending super salad and breadsticks on us, only at Olive Garden.
Great parties start by recycling the new Ball aluminum cup. In about 60 days, the recycled aluminum can return as part of other infinitely recyclable, lightweight yet sturdy cups. Bringing out the best in cold drinks and lifting up any get-together. So enjoy. Reuse just a few times if you like, and then recycle the new Ball aluminum cup, because the party starts here. Find us in your store's disposable section and choose aluminum over plastic.
Oh my, with Chase Freedom Unlimited, I earn all this cash back? Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey Rita, you can earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey Kim, you earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
It's the Memorial Day weekend sale at the Hanania Automotive Group. Our service and parts departments will be open and ready to help you. We service all makes and models. No appointment necessary. Visit us at any one of our 13 locations or HananiaAutos.com.
In 2021, join Channel 4 in Random Jacks of Kindness, a year-long commitment to paying it forward with acts big and small. And because caring is sharing, make sure to post your Random Jacks of Kindness on Snapjacks.
Cleveland Metro Park Zoo has a new baby orangutan, and it wants your help in naming the little guy. Take a look at this. This sweet little primate was born April 28th. Oh, he is beautiful. He's the first successful orangutan birth at the zoo in the last 7 years. His birth is very important because these animals are critically endangered. The name choices are Home,
which means gentle,
Rimba, which means jungle, and Zaki, which means pure. Which one are you picking?
I don't know, but you can cast your vote at futureforwildlife.org.
Thank you so much for joining us at 7. The morning show at 8 starts right after the break.
Take advantage of our Sign Then Drive sales event now at Hodges Mazda. Nothing down and nothing due at signing. Lease a new 2021 Mazda CX-5 for only $340 a month. Plus, get 2 years free maintenance. Stop by or shop online at HodgesMazda.com.
I've been practicing injury law for over 40 years. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. The more we listen to you, the more we can help. Farah and Farah.
You have to put your health and wellness first or you can't do anything else.
I'm living proof that WW works. I've lost 91 pounds.
I've lost 54 pounds on WW.
WW, weight loss that works, wellness that works. Try WW today with a 14-day free trial.
We have big rolls of carpet, hardwood too, laminates, hot area rocks for you. At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Our prices are low, 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 low.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Don't delay, we'll put it in next day.
At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man. Y'all them sees now, you hear? At the Carpet Man, at the Carpet Man.
Visit one of our mega flooring stores or go to carpetman.biz.
Take advantage of our Sign Then Drive sales event now at Hodges Mazda. Nothing down and nothing due at signing. Lease a new 2021 Mazda 6 for only $320 a month. Plus, get 2 years free maintenance. Stop by or shop online at HodgesMazda.com.
Exact Track 4D, cutting edge technology to keep you safe.
The morning show starts right now with a breaking news alert.
We are following breaking news right now on 16th and Franklin Street. Jacksonville Fire and Rescue is investigating a structure fire. The state fire marshal is calling it suspicious at this hour.
And right now, nobody is hurt. News4JAX reporter Brittany Muller is headed there right now to check it out and give us some pictures. We'll bring you an update just as soon as she gets there. And we are also following some other breaking news on I-295 near Blanding Boulevard. The Florida Highway Patrol is investigating a deadly crash that blocked the service ramp on Collins Road. This is footage from a DOT camera earlier from this morning. JFRD says an SUV hit a tow truck with a vehicle on it, killing one person. It's important to note here the northbound lanes of 295 were never closed and they are still open at this time. If you're traveling near that area, you'll have difficulty at the Blanding exit. But if you're on 295 and not getting off, you should be okay.
In other news, we are looking live now out over Jacksonville Beach. Oh, the places we could be. That is a gorgeous start to our Sunday.
Florida is the place to be, especially Northeast Florida with this holiday weekend. People will be flocking to the beaches, and you know what? They're going to be very excited to see what the weather is like. But let's check in with meteorologist Danielle Giuliano right now, who's going to spell it all out for us. Good news.
Yes, we have some wonderful weather in store for us for this holiday week. And here's a look at our Riverside sky camera. You know, I was just thinking about on this image here, they're doing some building right in front of the camera, right on the riverfront. And this is the parking garage that just went up. I was like, what is that building? I haven't normally seen it there. That is the newly finished parking garage in that area right now. 66 in Jacksonville, 71 in Mayport, 72 degrees in the Orange Park area, 70 in St. Augustine, 66 in the Jacksonville area, 62 in Brunswick, and 66 degrees in Valdosta. Take a look at these winds right now. They're picking up a little bit out of the northwest. 7 miles per hour in Waycross, 5 miles per hour in Brunswick, 7 miles per hour in St. Augustine, 10 miles per hour here at Jax Beach. You can see it is a little bit breezy along our riverfront. You see those colors really in the blue area. Over by Craig, 8 miles per hour. Over by Jacksonville, 5 miles per hour so far this morning. Throughout the day, here's what you can expect for your temperature trend. By 10 a.m., 74 degrees. By noon, temperatures in the upper 70s. By 2 p.m., temperatures in the 80s. Yes, we are cooler behind the frontal system that moved through last night, giving us just a little bit of relief in our temperatures and humidity. I'll let you know, though, when the rain returns coming up in just a few minutes.
Danielle, thank you. A father and his 7-year-old son are speaking out after a current separated them while swimming in the St. Johns River. The father's 4-year-old daughter was also with them.
This is an amazing story. Family members are saying that if it hadn't been for the son's quick thinking in the water and on the shore, they wouldn't be alive right now. As News4JAX reporter Bree Isom tells us, the three were swimming in the St. Johns River when all this happened.
How'd you get so good at being in the water and dealing with those kind of situations?
I have no idea. Chase Pouse is only 7 and he saved himself and his family on Friday night. Chase, his 4-year-old sister Abigail, and his dad went out on a boat to fish from Mandarin Point. Chase and Abigail swam by the boat while it was anchored. The current was so strong that my sister, she usually hangs out at the back of the boat, and she let go. So I let go of the boat and I grabbed her, and then I was stuck. Stephen Powse, the father, says he jumped out of the boat to save his kids. Powse says he told Chase to swim to shore.
I told them both I loved them because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And I tried to stick with her as long as I could, and both of them, really. I wore myself out, and she drifted away from me.
But Chase kept swimming to shore. Were you getting tired swimming?
Oh, yes, that's why I did that. That's why I floated on my back.
Chase says he didn't have a life jacket on, but Abigail did. And that's what kept her afloat when she drifted away from her dad. The 7-year-old made it to shore after an hour and knocked on a neighbor's door for help. And that help finally came when Florida Fish and Wildlife rescued the father and 4-year-old in a boat. The Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office also helped in this rescue.
We're here. By the grace of God, we're here.
Bree Isom, Channel 4, the local station.
What a story. Eric Proswimmer with JFRD said that neither the 7-year-old nor the father was required to be wearing a life vest. He said that the law applies to children age 6 and under for a vessel that's under 26 feet.
Many people are hitting the water this holiday weekend, and this has officials emphasizing the need for safety. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission says boating incidents were up 16% in 2020 compared to 2019. They say more than 800 boat crashes were reported, 79 of them deadly, and more than 400 involved collisions. FWC also says nearly half of these crashes were caused by operator error. We're learning more about what caused thousands of locals in southern Duval County and northern St. Johns County to lose power Friday night. JEA says the issue was caused by a lightning arrestor. It's a device used to protect the system from lightning damage. Officials say it caused an issue for transmission lines delivering power to customers. At one point, more than 13,000 people were without power because of this issue.
My family was some of those people, but they got it fixed very quickly. The Florida Department of Health will not release new coronavirus data throughout the Memorial Day weekend. The department announced the daily updates will resume on Tuesday, and the newest data will reflect cases, hospitalizations, deaths, and vaccinations over the course of several days rather than a single day. This marks the third time since the pandemic hit that the FDOH has opted not to release the latest numbers. The first time was on Thanksgiving, and the second was on Christmas Day. The Duval County School Board is expected to vote to change the names of district schools currently named after Confederate leaders. That's supposed to happen on Tuesday. Superintendent Dr. Diana Green released her recommendation on those name changes. The only 3 schools on Dr. Green is not recommending change are Andrew Jackson High, Jean Ribault High, and Jean Ribault Middle School. Right now, there's no indication yet on how the full board will vote on the superintendent's recommendations.
The winner of the design competition for the Duval County Courthouse Public Art Project will be announced June 1st. According to our partners at the Jax Daily Record, the 3-acre lawn in front of the courthouse will become an active urban park with spaces for city events. The committee has selected 3 finalists for the project: Cliff Garton from California, Walter Hood, also of California, and Matt Niebuhr from Iowa. UF Health Jacksonville is planning its first freestanding emergency department in Northwest Jacksonville along Dunn Avenue. According to the Jax Daily Record, a spokesperson for the company says there's not a specific address yet in mind, and they do have a second location in mind along Lane Avenue on the west side. That project, however, is still in review. UF Health officials say the completion is expected by late 2022.
Well, basketball star LeBron James might be taking his talents back to Florida, but not for the matchup against the Heat or the Magic.
In just a few minutes, the comments he made about the previous NBA season that prompted a mayor to invite him to lunch. And since Memorial Day is tomorrow, there are tons of activities around the River City you can attend to pay tribute to our armed forces.
After the break, the deal Mosh is offering to our servicemen and women. As we take a live look right now through our South Bank camera, it is a gorgeous morning this morning, and it's expected to be a great day as well.
Yeah, a few people already out on the boats this morning. If you are out there, you are going to want to play it safe. Make sure you have life jackets on the boat, plenty of water, and do not forget that SPF. 8:09 on your Sunday. You're watching The Morning Show on the local station.
Covering what's happening in your neighborhood, News 4 Jax is the local station.
Ashley Home Store's Memorial Day Doorbusters are here. For 1 week only, shop incredible doorbusters. Get them before they're gone. Or get 0% interest for 6 years. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful. State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant. The Lexus NX with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, and Amazon Alexa compatibility. Standard. Experience the crossover in its most visionary form.
Get special offers on the 2021 NX 300.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
When the Spanish explorers discovered Islamorada, they called it Purple Isles. Today, they'd discover such a rich palette of diversions and delicacies. They'd definitely be at a loss for words. Islamorada in the Florida Keys.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like Samsung's connected appliances that let you control your home from anywhere. Look for the full Lowe's List online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Cruise on over to Kia Jax, it's Memorial Day, and save to the max. You're thinking of upgrading, we'll double your down payment. We have the sickest lineup, or great new deals, just find us. Ride in a Kia Forte, you'll be feeling sporty. Or drive a Kia Soul, man, that hatchback's bold. Get on down to Southside Kia, or Kia of Orange Park today.
Kia Jax, online to the max.
Ashley Home Store's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Get any size mattress for the price of a twin on select Ashley sleep mattresses. That's right, any size mattress for the price of a twin. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Next, E.T.
F9 delivers. That's the only way to say it.
Summer blockbusters are back. Your ultimate guide to this season's must-see movies. Next, E.T.
Monday at 7 on Channel 4, the local station.
8:11, we are following breaking news on Jacksonville's east side. Jacksonville Fire and Rescue is investigating a fire on Franklin and 16th Streets.
Right now, nobody has been hurt. We don't have any injuries reported. News for Jax reporter Brittany Muller joins us now. And Brittany, what have you learned? I know you just got there.
We just arrived on scene. We have learned from Jacksonville Fire Rescue that the cause of this fire at an old abandoned school on the east side is suspicious, and that's why the state fire marshal has been called here. They're on their way here to investigate. Let's walk this way. You can see several firefighters. They have just come outside of the old abandoned school. This is on the corner of Franklin and 16th Streets. Some of them holding saws. You can see other materials that they're holding. They say that the fire is now under control. Again, this is at an abandoned school building on the corner of Franklin and 16th Streets. It's a two-story building, and it's unclear if anyone was inside at the time when the fire broke out. There are no reports of any injuries at this time. JFRD says it is a very dangerous situation for crews because abandoned buildings typically have holes in the floors in various places. And no electricity means no lights, and they could fall through. Good news, though, we just checked in with crews on the scene. Firefighters are all okay right now. You can see several trucks, ladders out here. Fire is under control. The state fire marshal has been called to investigate. So, of course, we will keep you updated once we know more and as soon as we find out the cause of the fire. Reporting live this morning from the east side, Brittany Muller, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Brittany. Well, tomorrow, as you know, is Memorial Day, and as we honor all of those who have served and still serve our country, MOSH has a special opportunity. All veterans, active duty service members, and their families can get in free. And joining us now is Alec Warren from Mosh. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Oh, absolutely. This is a great opportunity. I love that you guys are including the families. Tell us a little bit about what do you have to show in order to get in there for free?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's VyStar Military Appreciation Day. So first, just wanted to give the sponsor a quick shout out. So if you are active duty, if you're retired or a veteran and you have a military ID, you and your family can get into the museum free of charge tomorrow for the entire day.
What a great opportunity. Now, I would assume you're in the upstairs part of Mosh, right? Where the things change all the time?
Yeah, that's right. I'm in our traveling exhibit gallery here on the second floor, and we have a brand new traveling exhibit here at the museum, The Lost World of Dragons. And we are so excited about this summer exhibit. It's unlike anything we've had before.
It's interactive, which is so great for the kids to really keep them engaged. Tell us a little bit about the exhibit.
Yes. So this is a research-based exhibit based off of the research of Dr. Adrienne Mayer at Stanford University. It incorporates mythology and legend from dragons all over the world. One of the interesting things about dragons is that they're this universal, almost universal cultural aspect of civilizations throughout time and throughout history. And this exhibit really explores it in an interactive and engaging way. You've got hands-on activities. You have this story that you follow as you complete a dragon challenge and get a reward for your skills at the end of the challenge. There's a virtual reality experience that you can take advantage of in this exhibit, and so much more to do. And of course, you have big old roaring dragons like the one behind me.
It sounds like there's something for all ages, and maybe you want to warn the little ones that there will be dragons there, but they're just pretend.
Yes, absolutely. You know, kids will, their imagination will be sparked by this exhibit. I mean, even me as an adult, I have been inspired by this exhibit. It's engaged, curiosity in visitors of all ages. I mean, there are so many interesting aspects of this. The relationship between dinosaurs and dragons, the history of dragons in writing, like The Hobbit, for example. We have Smaug here from the story The Hobbit. Greek legend and Greek myth, cultures in Mesoamerica, such as the Aztecs with Quetzalcoatl. So there's so much to learn about, so much to do in this exhibit, and it's just great. I can't contain my excitement about this exhibit.
Well, we're all very excited that we can do things like go to museums again, but you are still keeping in mind that we have a pandemic. Can you tell us a little bit about the precautions for people who might be nervous about being indoors around other people?
Yes, absolutely. So all along, we've been open to the public since June of 2020 is when we reopened after the pandemic began. When we first reopened, we were running at about 20% of our normal capacity. Since then, we've been able to ramp it up slowly and gradually over the course of the last year. And, we've had safety precautions all along the way. We have a task force that meets once a week to reevaluate and revisit our policies and procedures when it comes to masks and routine cleaning and making adjustments to exhibits. This summer, we're really excited to get back to relative normalcy. Now, all of that said, we are a child care facility. We have our own summer camp that we run here at the museum, which, by the way, you can find info on at themosh.org. We still have space available there. And we are hosting other summer camps from around the city and around the region. So because of the kids, because of the fact that vaccines are largely unavailable for children under the age of 12 or 15, we are asking that all of our guests wear masks while on the inside of the building, inside of our main exhibit spaces. We have made some slight adjustments based on CDC guidelines regarding vaccinations and vaccinated individuals for our staff and for private events.
It sounds like you guys have put in a great deal of thought in safety, and also the exhibit, a flurry of activity at Mosh.
Yes,
Alec Warren, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
Whether it's time for a new garage door or repairing your current one, Precision is the trusted choice for garage door repair and replacement, having your garage door solution in every truck. Call Precision today and get a free service call with any repair.
I was injured and basically I was ignored by the insurance company. I wanted to know how was I going to move forward. Dealing with Fair and Fair is just basically being put at ease. I didn't feel alone. I felt like I actually had a partner.
Home has never been more important. The Jacksonville Home and Patio Show, May 28th through 31st at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. This is the ideal place to find great deals, new ideas, and practical advice. Plan your visit and save on tickets at jacksonvillehomeshows.com.
I'm so glad you're okay, Sergeant Houston. This is Sam with USAA. Do you see the tow truck?
Yes, thank you. That was fast.
Sergeant Houston never expected this to happen, or that her grandpa's dog tags would be left behind. But that one call got her a tow and rental, paid her claim, and we even pulled a few strings, making it easy to make things right. That's what we're made for. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for. Get a quote today.
Wendy's new Bourbon Bacon Cheeseburger is here, because Wendy's goes all in on flavor, unlike other places.
Innovation is this team's secret sauce.
Isn't our secret sauce kind of like Thousand Islands?
Don't say it out loud. Hurry into Wendy's and try the new Bourbon Bacon Cheeseburger.
In a world where temptation lurked around every corner, a league of Baby Bell cheese helped us realize another snack was possible. Baby Bell joined the goodness.
Seat number? This way.
Thanks. Excuse me. Just get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry.
When it comes to airplane seats, size matters. Same goes for your law firm, Morgan & Morgan.
Would you like some peanuts?
America's largest injury law firm.
Don't be a noisy neighbor.
We're a neighborhood nuisance. Let's call Precision Garage Door.
Precision is the trusted choice for garage door repair and replacement. If you think it's time for a new door, call Precision today and get up to $200 off your garage door.
Exact Track 4D detects dangerous weather days ahead of time, so you can make the right plans for your family.
Good Sunday morning. Thanks for waking up with us. Absolutely beautiful out there. Here's a live look at Jacksonville Beach right now. We do have some empty chairs out there again this morning. Like we said, we need to fill those up. It's a beautiful morning to be outside and enjoy your weekend. 71 degrees right now, mild at Jacksonville Beach. Winds out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour for you winds out of the northwest in Jacksonville at the airport. 6 miles per hour in St. Augustine, 5 miles per hour in Brunswick, 6 miles per hour in the Waycross area. 66 degrees in the Jacksonville area. Definitely cooler this morning. You could feel it in the air, but still beautiful out there. 70 degrees in St. Augustine, 62 in Brunswick, and 64 degrees in Waycross. If you do plan on heading out to the beach today, just know air temperature will be in the low 80s, water temperature in the upper 70s there. There is a moderate rip current risk. Surf expected to be 1 to 2 feet. But still, if you're heading to the beach, set up next to a lifeguard, especially if you have small children, and don't go into the water without a swimming buddy. UV index for today, it is still sitting at very high, a level of 9, which means 15 minutes. That's all it'll take for you to get a sunburn while you're out there. Looking live at Exact Track 4D, we are calm and quiet through this morning, taking you hour by hour. We head into 3 p.m. this afternoon, just a mix of sun and clouds, winds out of the northwest. We're really dry through the rest of our Sunday. Then we head into Monday morning, 8 a.m. Winds now out of the northeast there, a bit of a breeze. You'll see some passing clouds, a mix of sun and clouds for our Monday. 20% chance for a stray shower, mainly in our far southern counties. I'm talking south of Palatka, Flagler Beach area. Then you head into Tuesday, 9 a.m. Winds still out of the northeast, but this is when we start to increase those rain chances just a little bit with this model as you head into Tuesday, 6 p.m. here along the sea breeze, some shower and some storms starting to fire off. Now, in terms of rainfall totals here over the next 3 days, most of us won't see much rainfall at all, but models are picking up and some isolated rain chances picking up along the coastal areas come Tuesday morning there, increasing those rain chances. But we need the rainfall this week here because if we look at our percent of normal over the last 30 days, Jacksonville has only reached 29% of its rainfall total for the last 30 days. St. Augustine, 28%. So no one's even reached really 50% of the rainfall over the last 30 days here. So again, we really need these showers in our forecast, and they will make a comeback, just not until midweek or into the later part of the 7-day stretch into next weekend. Here's a look at your Memorial Day. If you do have plans for tomorrow, if you're going out to observe and pay tribute, again, those temperatures starting off in the 70s in the morning. By 12 p.m., 80 degrees. By 4 p.m., temperatures 83 degrees out there. Now taking a look at the tropics. What you can expect here, nothing. Quiet over the next 2 days and over the next 5 days, but it is never too early to be prepared. June 1st, Tuesday, is the official start of hurricane season. We've already seen our first named storm. Head on over to your local Ace Hardware, build a kit that fits. It's also tax-free, so take advantage of that. 86 degrees today for your high, a mix of sun and clouds out there. Beautiful for your Sunday. 82 degrees by 1 p.m., 86 degrees by 4 p.m., by 7 p.m. Temperatures 78 degrees out there. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. Over the last 7-day stretch, our temperatures have been in the 90s. It's been hot, it's been humid. We are getting that relief that we want with those temperatures back down into the 80s. 86 on Sunday, 85 degrees on Monday for your Memorial Day. Tuesday, 86 degrees as well. Then you head into midweek there. Those rain chances starting to increase on Wednesday, and then they stick with us through Saturday. That is our best chance to see that much needed rainfall we need in our forecast, with those temperatures climbing back up into the upper 80s there, closer to our seasonal average. Remember, you can always get updates on the New Weather Authority app and on the radio, 93.3 The Beat.
Danielle, thank you. An exhibit is opening to honor those killed at Pulse nightclub. For the first time since the pandemic, the Orange County Regional History Center is able to open this exhibit on June 5th. It will remain open until August 15th. The exhibit is named Community, 5 years after the Pulse tragedy. It features tributes left at memorial sites and focuses on how the Orlando and greater community came together following the shooting. The mayor of Orlando is inviting NBA star LeBron James back to the city after he said the NBA bubble gave him PTSD. The bubble is referring to the designated play area to protect the players from the COVID-19 virus during the playoffs. James made the comments while talking about the playoffs on the show The Shop, Uninterrupted. He claimed anytime he hears Orlando, he gets PTSD. When the clip was posted on Twitter, it caught the mayor's attention. So the mayor invited the basketball star to lunch via Twitter. The mayor defended his city, telling James he was sure he did not experience the other half of the city during the summer, so the next time he's in town, he will take him to lunch. The mayor includes that Orlando is diverse, inclusive, and vibrant. Well, several states are loosening restrictions in time for Memorial Day, as thousands of people across the country travel for the holiday weekend. But in just a few moments, we'll tell you about a new strain that was found overseas and has some health experts concerned. And suspects in the Capitol riots are pleading an interesting defense for their actions. Coming up, why some are saying outlets for misinformation should also be facing charges.
Thank you for waking up and starting your day with us.
Helping you get ready for the day ahead.
And for making News for Jax your first choice for local news every day.
Number 1 morning news. Number 1 4 p.m. news. Number 1 early evening news. Number 1 late news. The number 1 local news website and nearly 250,000 live streams in 1 month.
So thank you.
And we'll see you in the morning.
The Morning Show on Channel 4 makes mornings happen.
When life gives you cucumbers, make fried pickles. Bite-sized, lightly breaded, snackable, shareable, and take-anywhereable. They're pickles. They're fried pickles. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Oh my, with Chase Freedom Unlimited, I earn all this cash back? Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey Rita, you can earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey Kim, you earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
With Sharp's one-day floor coatings, you can upgrade your pool deck, garage, patio, or driveway.
Most of our jobs only take 1 day to install, but last a lifetime. Unlike typical epoxy paint, our coatings are 6 times stronger and physically bond to your concrete, giving you a durable surface that lasts.
Take your concrete to the next level with a durable, stylish coating that is sure to impress. Book soon to enjoy $300 off your project. Call now, 904-519-5055.
When smoking gives you COPD, you learn to lie a little bit. You make up excuses like, I have to get my keys. You guys go on. Anything so you can walk at your own pace. I used to do that all the time. Those lies don't work anymore. My tip is, the worst lies are the lies you tell yourself, like smoking isn't that dangerous.
Tobacco-Free Florida offers free nicotine patches to help start your quit journey. 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
The chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's.
The best way to learn about how we've helped your friends and neighbors over the years is to check out our reviews. Go to HeraldandHerald.com. We're proud to sponsor closed captioning.
You're watching Channel 4, the local station. Live with Jennifer Reddy, Zachary Lajwe, the Weather Authority forecast with Danielle Giuliano, and breaking news with Sky 4. The morning show continues.
Tomorrow marks 100 years since the Tulsa Race Massacre. People in Oklahoma held a commemorative parade yesterday honoring the lives lost. Coming up, why one organizer says that this piece of history is especially close to him.
As states relax COVID-19 restrictions ahead of Memorial Day weekend, high traffic and full occupancies are to be expected throughout the next few days. But in just a few moments, the latest coronavirus strain that's causing some health officials to worry. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. We'll get to those top stories in just a few moments.
But first, let's take a live look over St. Augustine Beach. That's the Guy Harvey Skycam. It doesn't look as beautiful as it actually is out there. Danielle's been updating us this morning, and this is really Chamber of Commerce weather. You know, people visiting here, Danielle, are just going to want to stay.
Yes, they are. And some of those cameras, especially the ones at our beaches, get a little bit salty. So it looks a little foggy out there, but it's not, I promise. The camera just needs to be cleaned. Other than that, it's absolutely beautiful. Here's a look at Doctors Lake Marina. You can see a light breeze with the flag blowing, winds north at 12 miles per hour. Absolutely gorgeous out there. Beautiful day to get out on the water and enjoy your weekend. 66 degrees in Jacksonville right now, 70 degrees in St. Augustine. You can feel a little bit of chill in the air. I say chill. What I really mean is less humidity. 62 degrees in Brunswick, 64 degrees in the Waycross area. Take a look at these winds. They were out of the southwest yesterday. Now we're on the back side of the front, so they're out of the north-northwest. 6 miles per hour in Waycross, 5 miles per hour in Brunswick. Here at our beaches, Jax Beach, 10 miles per hour. Craig at the airport, 8 miles per hour. Along the St. Johns River in Mayport, anywhere from 8 to 9 miles per hour, and then 5 miles per hour in the Jacksonville area. So a little bit of a breeze. Through the afternoon, those temperatures are going to climb, but still slightly below average. Average this time of year sits around 88 degrees. By 12 p.m., we're looking at 79 degrees there, and by 4 p.m. mid-afternoon, we're looking at 86 degrees. So that's just a degree or two below our seasonal averages here. Not very noticeable. The thing we're going to notice today is just a little bit less humidity on the backside of that frontal system, though. We do need some much-needed rainfall, and I'm going to be taking you through the timing of this week when showers make a comeback, coming up in just a few minutes.
Look forward to it, Danielle. Thank you. We are following breaking news on Jacksonville's east side.
At Jacksonville Fire and Rescue is investigating a fire on Franklin and 16th Streets. Right now, no one has been hurt.
And this is where we find our News4Jax reporter, Brittany Muller. She's joining us live from the scene. Brittany, what have you learned about this abandoned building?
Zach, Alicia, we have learned that this abandoned building where firefighters now have the fire under control is school number 8. This school closed back in 2013, and it actually opened to students in 1909. So we do know that this has been abandoned for many years now, and firefighters have this fire under control. This is on the east side. This is on the corner of Franklin and 16th Streets. Dozens of firefighters are out here. They just took down a ladder that they had to access the roof. So this is ongoing situation out here. We have learned that the state fire marshal has been called to investigate this fire because they are saying the cause of the fire is suspicious. Now, Just a little history about public school number 8. You can see this entrance over here. The windows are boarded up. Over the years, the school's name has changed several times. Then in the late 1990s, the school board needed to invest some money in what had become the second oldest public school building still in operation for Duval County with a price tag of $10 million. So a decision was made to close the school permanently. And that's when in 2013, it shut down and has been abandoned ever since. So firefighters now have the fire under control. It's a 2-story building. It's unclear if anyone was inside at the time. So we are working to gather some information. But if we take a walk along here, my photographer Leanne, let's show the viewers just how many fire trucks and ladders are out here that we're working to put out the flames this morning. JFRD says it is very dangerous for crews because abandoned buildings typically have holes in the floors in various places. No electricity means no lighting, and they could fall through. But good news this morning, we do know that no firefighters have been reported with any injuries. So as soon as we learn more about this fire and the cause of it, we'll keep you updated on air and online, news4jax.com. Reporting live this morning from the east side, Brittany Muller, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Brittany. With so many states reopening, this is giving a lot of people across the country all the encouragement they need to travel.
This weekend, of course, kicks off the unofficial start to summer. It also starts what some are calling Hot Vax Summer. This is an unofficial term, meaning vaccinated Americans are getting ready to make up for activities they were unable to do last summer during the pandemic. Unfortunately, this also means packed flights and many destinations reaching full capacity.
For the most part, we almost forget about it.
More than 40% of Americans fully vaccinated, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. People appear ready to make up for lost time following more than a year of COVID-19 restrictions. At least 37 million people are expected to travel more than 50 miles throughout Memorial Day weekend.
People were able to save a lot of money because they weren't traveling to work last year. And so they're going to places, they're staying longer and doing more things and spending more money.
The volume of people that have been coming here is very unprecedented, which is why we're going to have an enormous saturation of police officers in my city over this holiday break.
And it seems some airline passengers have forgotten their manners during quarantine.
Already in the first 5 months of this year, we have more than 20 times the amount of incidents we might have in a normal year of unruly passengers. And people are coming to the door of our aircraft in a combative mood. They have been led to believe that the safety precautions that we have in place are a political issue rather than a public health necessity. And it has created this atmosphere that we have never seen before.
After a recent incident on a Southwest Airlines flight where a passenger allegedly hit a flight attendant, knocking out 2 teeth, the airline announced Friday it's halting alcohol sales.
We also would like to see a pause of alcohol sales in the airports, and we believe that the federal government can lead on this.
Right now, health officials in Vietnam are reporting a new strain of coronavirus. They claim it's more contagious than current variations.
Tomorrow will mark 100 years since the Tulsa Race Massacre. On May 21st, 1921, mobs of white residents stormed the Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma, also known as Black Wall Street, killing and injuring more than 800. It marks one of the single worst incidents of racial violence in American history. This weekend, African-American residents in Tulsa staged a parade in the city to make sure history is never forgotten and to show resilience in the community. Members of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity also joined the march, saying it gives them a sense of pride in seeing this community come together to remember a tragic event.
My great-grandmother was a Tulsa race riot survivor, and so my mom has been flooded with her history about this since I was a baby. So growing up and seeing it come to fruition has really been a breathtaking experience.
Another event commemorating Black Wall Street was supposed to be held in Tulsa this weekend, hosted by pop singer John Legend and Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams. However, it was canceled because of what they're saying are unexpected circumstances with entertainers and speakers. They're hoping to hold the event next year.
People facing criminal charges in connection to the January 6th Capitol riot are hoping gullibility might save them from imprisonment. Attorneys for at least 3 of the defendants charged told Associated Press they will blame election misinformation and conspiracy theories for misleading people. Attorneys say those who spread this misinformation bear as much responsibility for the violence as do those who participated in the actual riot. After Joe Biden was elected president, officials from both political parties have repeatedly debunked claims saying the election was stolen. Well, it might not feel like it, but we are just 2 days away from the start of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season. But with that said, it's not too late to prepare.
No, it's not. Coming up, the items you should have in your emergency kit. It makes those events far less stressful if you are actually prepared. As we take a live look right now outside from our Riverside Sky Cam, it is a beautiful morning and it is expected to be a fantastic day for observing this Memorial Day weekend.
8:39 on your Sunday. You're watching the morning show on the local station.
This weather update is sponsored by Precision Garage Door. Make the right decision. Call Precision.
With a SunTrust checking account, you can bank virtually wherever and whenever you want to bank. Use our mobile app to pay your bills, deposit checks, and then get back on your way.
With less moderate to severe eczema, why hide your skin? If you can help heal your skin from within. With Dupixent, adults saw long-lasting, clearer skin and significantly less itch. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. Talk to your doctor about Dupixent.
Visit FirstCoastAccuraDealers.com for attractive offers on the TLX.
After the accident, I was stuck paying all these medical bills.
The Witherspoon Law Group understands that you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you do deserve justice.
They weren't just there for me, they fought for me.
I care about what my clients are going through. We are in the fight of their lives.
We don't just fight for you, we fight alongside you and fight to get you the compensation you deserve.
That's why we do what we do. And what we do is fight to win.
Call 833-53-FIGHT.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like the HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams Everlast Exterior Paint and Primer. Look for the full Lowe's List online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Local stores loaded with those hard-to-find household essentials. Help families out and snap it.
When your morning cup of coffee from your favorite cafe really hits the spot.
Planning a productive day with the Weather Authority app, maybe in the garden? Don't forget to snap it.
Log in to News4Jax.com and become a News4Jax insider for free. Then click Snapjacks and start uploading your photos today. Do it all and more with Snapjacks, Channel 4, the local station.
The official start of hurricane season is Tuesday. Hard to believe. When it comes to preparing for a disaster, there are many things you need to keep in mind to make sure the entire family is safe. Joining us this morning is CEO of the North Florida region of the American Red Cross, Gerald Thomas. Gerald, thank you so much for coming on the show and talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
When we are talking about preparation, getting prepared now, what are some of the items you suggest families keep in mind?
Well, definitely you want to make sure you have 7 days of medical, your medication. You also want to make sure you plan for food and water for everyone that kit might support. And you think about food and water for at least being 3 days and having 1 gallon of water per day for each person. You also want to make sure you have first aid supplies in there. You want to make sure you have any hygiene items in that kit also. And you also want to think about, your furry kids. So if you have a pet, you want to make sure you have items in there for them also.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to ask you about our four-legged friends. Anyone who knows me knows that I prioritize pets.
Well, I've got one myself, so I want to make sure Zeus is taken care of.
Absolutely. When you talk about putting these kits together, I know here at the station we have an entire room dedicated for our hurricane preparation supplies, and we all have our individual boxes. Should family members think like that? Put those items in a box or a Rubbermaid container and store it in a specific place, a centralized location.
Yeah, definitely. You want to make sure it's in a durable container that's, that might survive, rough weather, inclement weather, and put it in a place where everyone knows where it is in the home, because everyone may not be together when the event actually happens. So you can easily access it, and you want to make sure that you have enough, like I said, for everyone in the home.
And of course, verbalizing this plan with your family members, making sure everyone is on the same page, is vitally important.
Absolutely. You want to make sure you practice that plan and everyone knows what their job is within the plan.
So we've talked about people, we've talked about pets. What about our homes? In some instances, you might find yourself having to leave your home. What can people do to protect their house?
Well, you definitely want to make sure you're informed about what the impact might be, whether it be a wildfire, a hurricane, or a tornado. Each of those events have different things that you want to plan for. And so having that information can help you build your plan to protect your home and make you safer.
In situations such as hurricanes, how does the American Red Cross intervene and aid people who need it most?
Well, it's up to us to be the most ready when our communities are least ready. So in hurricanes, our primary role is providing sheltering, for the community, and make sure that we have pre-landfall shelters. And then once the event has passed, with those shelters turn into actual shelters that will help us move into the recovery phase of the operation.
During these emergencies, is there a site people can follow to keep up with what the American Red Cross is doing?
Absolutely. You can always, get the latest information from our webpage, redcross.org/North Florida. You can also follow us on social media at the same place. You can tap into our emergency app for the Red Cross, and that staying informed piece is super important. Also Jack's Ready does a great job of providing information, so that's another source of information also.
Mr. Thomas, we so much appreciate you coming on the morning show and talking with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And remember, if you need help making your emergency kit, News4JAX is partnering with Ace Hardware to make sure you are all set. You'll find a list of supplies and much, much more on news4jax.com/hurricane kit.
The Weather Authority and ExactTrack 4D, cutting edge technology, giving you the most accurate forecast down to your street.
Good Sunday morning. It's absolutely beautiful out there with a mix of sun and clouds. Here's a look at St. Augustine. It looks like it's overcast. It's not, I promise. That's just the camera lighting. Absolutely beautiful out there. Winds not too bad. Palm trees aren't blowing too much. Northwest at 6 miles per hour. Temperature right now sitting at 70 degrees. Winds 6 miles per hour in St. Augustine, but 5 miles per hour in the Jacksonville area. 5 miles per hour in Brunswick. 9 miles per hour out in the northwest in the Waycross area. Yes, it is a little bit breezy out there, but not bad for today. 66 degrees in Jacksonville, 70 in St. Augustine. Cooler out there, that's for sure. 64 in Brunswick, 65 degrees in Waycross. You may notice the humidity is definitely a little bit lower as we make our way through today behind that frontal system. And if you do have plans to head out to the beach, you're in luck. Air temperature will be just a little bit cooler. Yesterday, it was in the low 90s, around 92 degrees at the beach. Today, it'll be in the low 80s, 83 degrees at the beach. Water temperature in the upper 70s. Rip current risk is moderate. What that means is when you head to the beach, go on and set up near a lifeguard. Pay attention to the flags that are posted. Don't let your kids in the water alone, and swim with a buddy. Now, talking about that very high UV index sitting at a level of 9. What does that mean? 15 minutes. That's the only amount of time it'll take for you to get a sunburn. If you're heading out there without a hat, sunglasses, an umbrella, sunscreen is a must while you're heading outside. Live Exact Track 4D radar is calm and quiet through this morning, taking you our bow. We head into this afternoon around 3 p.m. Mostly sunny skies, absolutely beautiful out there. Then as we head into our Monday here, this is 8 a.m. Winds now out of the north-northeast, still keeping us cooler in the 80s. Throughout the day, though, as we head into the afternoon around 2 p.m., you see a few clouds through central areas along the I-10 corridor and also in our southern counties. We're talking southern Putnam into Flagler County. There's also a 20% chance to see a stray shower or two. Then you head into your Tuesday, and that's we're going to increase our rain chances once again. Now, in terms of rainfall totals here over the next 3 days, we're talking less than an inch or half an inch for most of us here, actually less than a quarter of an inch for most of us. Those rain chances have gone down with the latest model update here. So very dry over the next few days. This is our percent of normal over the last 30-day stretch here. And what this means is the Jacksonville area has only seen 29% of its normal 30-day rainfall, its normal average of 30-day rainfall. So it is dry. 28% in St. Augustine, 36% in Palatka, 42% in Brunswick. Most of us seeing less than 50% of the normal rainfall we usually see over the last 30 days. So that's something to note. Best chance for more significant rainfall will come in by midweek into next weekend. This is going to be some much needed rainfall. I know you all have messaged me saying we need the rain, we need the rain. Yes, we do. And I do think we have some relief on the way. If you're out there for Memorial Day, again, paying tribute by 12 p.m., 80 degrees out there. By 4 p.m., temperatures 83 degrees. Taking a look at the tropics, nothing expected over the next 2 days or over the next 5 days, which is some good news. It's never too early to be prepared, like Zach just mentioned. Go ahead and head over to your local Ace Hardware and build a kit that fits. It's also tax-free, which is an added plus for some of those items there. 86 degrees, mix of sun and clouds for today. Over the next 3 days, here's what you can expect. 86 degrees today, 85 degrees on Monday, Tuesday, 86 degrees. So seasonal over the next few days. Wednesday, that's when we start to increase those rain chances and showers. Stick with us through next weekend, hopefully giving us that downpour or two that we need for our lawn, for our plants, for our crops, all of the above. Remember, you can always get updates on the new Weather Authority app and on the radio, 107.3 Planet Radio.
Garden fresh salad or 4 homemade soups, plus warm breadsticks. Our famous never-ending first course is so good, you'll forget you still have more to look forward to. Enjoy never-ending super salad and breadsticks on us, only at Olive Garden.
What is that?
When it comes to leaf blowers, size matters.
The Leaf King! The Leaf King! Yes, 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 yes!
Same goes for your law firm. Morgan & Morgan.
Going big?
America's largest injury law firm.
That was awesome.
Look at this closet. I love it.
It's time to fall in love with your closet or any room in your house. At Closets by Design, we offer something for everyone at a price for anyone. Let us design a unique space that fits your style and budget. Right now, get 18-month financing, 40% off, plus an extra 15% when you call 904-901-7717 or go online today.
With Sharp's one-day floor coatings, you can upgrade your pool deck, garage, patio, or driveway.
Most of our jobs only take 1 day to install, but last a lifetime. Unlike typical epoxy paint, our coatings are 6 times stronger and physically bond to your concrete, giving you a durable surface that lasts.
Take your concrete to the next level with a durable, stylish coating that is sure to impress. Book soon to enjoy $300 off your project. Call now, 904-519-5055.
Ready, set, summer. Get ready for summer with fresh starts, quick auditions, and savings during the Home Depot's Memorial Day Savings Event. Save on appliances like this Samsung laundry pair. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Ready, set, go.
Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! Go, boy, go! Go, boy,
Live big in the larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. The GMC Acadia, Terrain, and all-new Yukon. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low-mileage lease on this 2021 Acadia SLE for around $199 per month. We are professional-grade GMC.
Just into the newsroom, we have an update to the deadly crash just off 295 at Collins Road. Florida Highway Patrol says a tow truck was on scene picking up a car. The two drivers were outside of their vehicles. The driver of a white SUV struck those two individuals. The white SUV then spun into a concrete wall on the opposite side of the road. The driver of the tow truck died at the scene. The other died at the hospital. The driver of the SUV is expected to be okay. This, of course, is all according to Florida Highway Patrol.
SunPass is upgrading its transponder to work in 19 states now. The SunPass Pro will work across the East Coast and several other states. The SunPass Portable and the SunPass Mini will continue to work in Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina. The Pro device will cost $15, which is $10 more than the SunPass Mini. You can buy the SunPass Pro online or in more than 3,000 stores across the state, so shouldn't be too tough to find one.
Well, our next story coming up after the break. Have you ever lost a ring?
No.
No. Are you just
As far
saying?
as anyone
Are you just
knows.
saying? Her own secret, right? Well, apparently it can be really difficult to find that ring. Imagine it being lost at the bottom of a lake.
I can't imagine
whole different story.
how awful that would be and how hard it would be to find it. But believe it or not, someone was able to detector underwater.
How does a ring just fly off your finger? Are
Well,
you taking
because
like
when
a...
you first get engaged, sometimes the
They don't know
ring
the
is
size?
not sized,
Yeah.
or she could have been cold.
Oh, that
or
is a pretty
whatever.
ring. Look at it.
But you're not going to be cold outside here today.
No, and that ring is bright like our forecast.
There you go. Yes, we're in for some nice, cooler, less humid weather. Temperatures in the 80s, rain chances slim to none, not until the end of the 7-day stretch.
Danielle, thank you very much. And
Don't
thank
change-
you for joining
Oh,
us.
yeah,
It's
I
always
love
so much
filling
fun
in.
when you stop by.
Yes, I always love
Love
working
it.
with you guys. Don't change the channel just yet this week. And Jax is coming.
See why every day.